everyone, it's Nina. Thanks for joining me today for a new tutorial. And I'm going to be featuring a fun technique that I'm calling DIY glitter paste. I love using glitter paste on my projects, but sometimes you don't have quite the right color that works for what you want to create. There's an easy way that you can create your very own glitter paste to be able to use this technique across any type of color combination or project that you're working with, because this is able to be customized so easily. So let's get started into the technique. I'm going to start by creating some watercolor backgrounds using Tonic shimmer powders. There's a lot of ways you can use these shimmer powders, and I'm going to show you a couple of them here. I started off by putting some of the shimmer powders into a ceramic dish to be able to pick them up just like a watercolor. I put the powder into certain sections of the dish and then put a little bit of water into the powder to become a liquid pigment. These powders are very vibrant and have a shimmer in them, hence the name shimmer powders. When you're using the shimmer powders, make sure that you are careful as you work with them, because the powder can easily be transferred to other areas of your work surface, and when activated with water could create a little bit of a mess. Now, another way you can use shimmer powders is to tap the powder onto some paper. Now, throughout all of my projects, I'm using Canson XL watercolor paper. I find that the watercolors work really well on this paper, but you could also use something with more of a tooth to it. In this particular case, you could have sprayed the watercolors to get them moving a bit more organically, or you can control how they move by using a brush. You can also add additional layers of color onto your project to get more vibrant effects. And again, you can move these around with water to get those shimmer powders moving and allowing those colors to really blend and move about your project. There are different colors mixed into these powders, so you'll notice as you put color down and you start to reactivate them with water, you'll get different blends of colors throughout your project. After I've created a few backgrounds, I set them aside so that I can go ahead and let them dry and work on creating my DIY glitter paste. For this glitter paste, I'm using Texture Paste, the translucent high gloss paste, and I'm also going to be using Tonic Studio's Pure Sheen Glitter. I used a few different colors of glitters. You can use whatever colors you like. This is where the customization comes into play. In this particular case, I'm using white glitter, the diamond color from Tonic Studio's Nuvo line, and I'm mixing that into the translucent paste. Because the paste is translucent, when it dries, you'll only see the color of the glitter and whatever color is underneath of the paste. On this project, I'm using the new mod stencil background from Simon Says Stamp. This beautiful stencil has a beautiful modern stripe design to it. And I'm very carefully applying the paste over the stencil, trying not to push too hard so that I don't get any paste underneath the edges of the stencil. After I had applied the paste, I set that aside to dry, and I'm going to work on another one. This time I'm mixing in some purple glitter from Tonic Studios, and I'm mixing that into, again, the translucent texture paste. Again, I'm being very careful as I apply this with my palette knife from Viva Decor. That's giving me a chance to be able to spread this paste across my stencil, but as I work very gently, I'm not pushing hard. So I won't get any paste in areas across my project that would end up creating a little bit of a mess. I'm also using the Harvest stencil from Simon Says Stamp. This is also brand new for their Stamptember collection. And this time I used it onto a pink background with some pink Pure Sheen glitter. When these backgrounds dry, they create a beautiful glossy finish, and they have that pretty glittery texture because we mixed in some glitter into that translucent texture paste. Now, because the paste is translucent, you can add some color to it and it will give it a tint. If you want something more opaque, you can use a white texture paste and either leave it white or add some color to it using a liquid ink or other dye-based mediums. Now I'm taking that very first background that I created, and I'm going to use this as the background for my card. I had stamped and colored some kitties from the new Right Meow stamp set from Simon Says Stamp, and I'm attaching these down onto my card along with sentiments from the new CZ Designs and Simon Says Stamp Great Things stamp set. There's a large sentiment in that set that says believing, and I wanted to pair a couple of the smaller sentiments together with that stamped greeting, and these are also from that same Great Things set. I've white heat embossed them onto slate gray cardstock, and I'm cutting them out with the new Sentiment Labels dies from Simon Says Stamp. These dies are perfect for creating little banners that are perfectly straight and are going to look wonderful for your small sentiment greetings and a variety of greetings in so many different sizes. I'm attaching a few sequins down as well onto my card. These are from the Party Time and Birthday Cake sequin mixes from Simon Says Stamp STAMPtember release. I always like adding some Nuvo drops into the centers of each of my sequins to give them a bit more of an embellishment feel. And then that's going to finish off my card after I've added this onto a sugar plum cardstock card base. This technique of creating your own DIY shimmer paste is so much fun and allows you to really customize the look of what's going on in your projects. And I hope that it's inspired you to try out this technique on your own. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comment section below. And you can head on over to my blog to get more information on the project that I finished up for this video and all the details on how I created the other two backgrounds that you see here. On screen right now are 2 other videos you might like, and you can subscribe to my channel for more crafty inspiration. Thanks for tuning in. I will be back again very soon with more inspiration for you. And until then, have a great day. Bye!